Hi, and welcome back to North Shore Real Estate Review. This is our first episode covering the city of Beverly. There were 9 new listings and 7 homes sold in the city of Beverly this week. So I'll try and move quickly through them, give you some information and some photographs about each one. My contact information will be at the bottom of the screen, so if you have any questions about these listings or any other real estate questions at all, please feel free to shoot me a call or an email and I'll be happy to help you out. Let's jump right into the listings. The first home is 4 Morgan Island Road. It's listed for $614,651. It is a 5-bedroom, 2.5-bath colonial with 3,200 square feet of living area, built in 1997 on 0.34 acres of land. The first showings will be at an open house on Sunday from 1 to 3. The next property is 55 Essex Street. It's listed for $345,000. It is an antique 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,789 square feet of living area on 0.11 acres of land, built in 1849. Also, there's an open house from noon until 1:30 in the afternoon. The third property is 2 Sherwood Lane. It's listed for $710,000. It is a 5-bedroom, 3 full, 2 half baths with 3,745 square feet, built in 1991. Open house will be a week from Sunday on August 5th from 11 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. The next listing is 16 Thorndike Street, $365,000 list price. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath colonial with 1,437 square feet of living area, built on 0.22 acres of land in 1842. There is an open house this Sunday as well from noon till 2. Next up is 100 Corning Street, listed for $369,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath cape with 1,704 square feet of living space on 0.26 acres of land, built in 1900. Again, another open house from noon to 2, so several open houses this weekend. 51 Millbrook Road is our next listing, priced at $395,000. It is a 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath cape with 1,628 square feet of living area on 0.19 acres of land, built in 1957. Next up is 9 Brimble Hill Drive. Listed for $368,500. It is a 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath ranch with 1,320 square feet of living area on 0.22 acres of land, built in 1950. There's an open house this Sunday from noon to 2. Next up, 23 Middlebury Lane, listed for $549,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath colonial with 2,505 square feet of living area on 0.35 acres of land, built in 1987. There's an open house on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. 9 Thistle Street is listed for $2,499,000. It was once part of the Henry Clay Frick estate. It's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It has 7,920 square feet of living area on 1.03 acres of land, built back in 1900. Homes sold this week in Beverly. There were 7 of them. The first up is 3 Thoreau Circle. It was listed for $569 rather, and it sold for $550,000. It was on the market for 21 days. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath cape with 2,826 square feet of living area on 0.6 acres. Next up, 28 Raymond Ave. Listed for $374,900, sold for $367,500. On the market for 22 days. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath colonial, built in 1909 on 0.45 acres of land. 1 James Street, listed for $289,900 and sold for $257,000. It was on the market for 57 days. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath colonial, 2,100 square feet, and built on 0.11 acres of land. Next up, 26 County Way. Listed for $279,900 and sold for $290,000. It was on the market for 57 days. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath bungalow with a little over 1,000 square feet on 0.12 acres. Next up, 8 William Street, sold for $354,000. It was listed for $359,999. 70 days on the market. 4 beds, 1.5 bath colonial, built in 1950 on 0.11 acres of land. 111 Cross Lane. Sold for $451,500, was listed for $459,900. On the market for 70 days. 3-bedroom, 1-bath ranch, built in 1850 on 0.87 acres of land. And lastly, 137 New Balch Street. Sold for $270,000, was listed for $274,900. On the market for 182 days. 2-bedroom, 1-bath colonial with a little over 1,000 square feet. 0.31 acres of land. So that wraps up the show for this week. If you would like to see any of the Danvers homes that came out yesterday, check out the other video on Danvers for North Shore Real Estate Review. And again, if you have any questions, I'm Ryan Snow with Keller Williams Realty. Feel free to give me a call or an email. I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks.